Hey, there you are. I've been waiting on you. Been looking forward to our visit. Hey, if it's the first time, we do want to welcome you. Come on in. Let's sit down and let's spend a little time together. We got a real nice topic today we want to share. And by the way, I'm Lou Vickery, and I am excited that you have joined us. Our topic today is how to be more likable. Well, I think we all probably could use some of that at times, particularly with certain individuals. Well, let's get into it. There are about 10 points that I'd like to make. The first one is that we need to do a better job of listening to others. You know, the interesting thing about listening is that we hear at the rate of between 400 and 600 words a minute, and people speak between 125 and 150. Well, that wide discrepancy between the ability to hear and the ability to speak, what happens is we lose so much of the message. We don't, even though we can hear 3 to 4 times greater than the speaker actually speaks, we get lost in it. Our mind starts to wander, doesn't it? Do you realize that listening is the most used skill of writing, speaking, listening, but it's the least taught. We don't teach listening. And yet, as a result of that, we understand about 25% of what is being said. So let me give you some quick points that hopefully can help you be a better listener. Make direct eye contact. That's important. Direct eye contact and just focus right in on the individual doing the speaking. Pay attention to what is being said and show it through body language. Nod the head. I'm not much on, yeah, you're right, that type of thing, because it does nothing but interrupt the speaker. But you can demonstrate that you are listening through your body language. Occasionally, it doesn't hurt to repeat a phrase so that you showing that you really want to understand. Maybe it's something that you didn't quite understand, but repeat it. Excuse me, but let me ask you a question. Is this what you're tempted to say? Listen with your whole being and feel the spoken words. Feel the words. So listening is where it starts. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Our maker was trying to tell us something, right? The second point I want to make is learn the importance of asking questions. We learn nothing with our own mouth open, but we learn plenty when somebody else is talking. There are open-end questions or closed-end questions. Closed-end questions is where do you work? How long have you been there? How many members of the family? Blah, blah, blah. Those are easy to answer. But get into open-end questions and see. And there are 7 of those that Kiplinger called our good friends. There's who creates uniqueness. There's what spurs narratives. When sparks a time period. Which generates a choice. Where indicates obviously a place. Why establishes motives. And then there is how creates explanations. So learn to use these 7 questions. If you went right down the list, man, you'd know more about an individual than you ever thought you could learn. Try it. See how it works. Learn the art of asking questions. Talking about art, We, we talked about this one before. The art of overlooking. Number 3 is be careful to avoid judging others. Practice the art of overlooking. Never pass judgment. You don't know the whole story. So how can you judge another's action? Besides, no one appreciates being judged. So be careful of judging others. Practice the art of overlooking. Number 4 is to be confident and authentic. These confident people don't go around boasting about their accomplishments. They know their value and self-worth, so there's no need for them to talk about themselves. And then from an authentic standpoint, everyone can spot a person who's phony. Trying to be like someone else or being more than you are, it can backfire quicker than you think. Besides, the damage is done once you show you're not genuine. So be confident and authentic. Number 5 is one of my favorites. I'm going to give probably a new word for most of you. The word is boomer-ask. Don't boomer-ask. Well, it's a derivative of boomerang. It's where you ask the question or you get the other person, you make a statement, and then you get them moving in the direction of asking you, well, what happened? Like I say, man, did you see the big game on Saturday? Well, the other person, oh, I saw part of it. Man, you tell you what, I was there. See, here we go. You set it up by asking a question that leads the other individual to do what? Listen to you while you tell them the big story about how I was there, how exciting it was. We do that many times whenever we're thinking about it. It's called boomer-ask. I'm boomer-asking when I set somebody else up so I can do the talking. And that doesn't sit well with almost anyone if it's done continuously. Show other people that you like them. I mean, it's not hard. There's nothing challenging about this. Just respond and say, yeah, it's great to be with you. I always like to tell people, particularly from a business standpoint, I'd say, look, I heard this about your business. Something that you knew that was good about it. Tell me, how did you get that good in that part of your business? And next thing you know, people are talking and sharing. Did you make people feel more comfortable that way? Show others that you like them. Number 6, or is it 7? I think this is 7. A cheerful face is important. Now, what is a cheerful face? How would you define a cheerful face? Well, for one thing, it's certainly not like what I always term with salespeople. Don't look like a jackass eating briars, walking around like this. That's not real you. What is real you is ability to have a little bit of a smile, a little curl in you that would indicate to people, hey, I'm glad that I'm with you. I want to make you feel good. A cheerful face. Smile. You know what happened to the prune or the plum? I'm sorry. You know what happened to the plum that didn't smile? Well, it became a wrinkled prune. I probably said that before. A smile, tell you what, it goes a long way. You can walk around just with a smile on your face, and people will be attracted to you. So a cheerful face is important. Number 8 is watch your sense of rumor. Now that's rumor, R-U-M-O-R. I talk about somebody or someone else. particularly if you don't know the whole story. It's not important. We gain nothing by bringing someone else into the picture. Well, did you hear about so-and-so? What they did? Well, I don't think there's a place for that. If we want to really be like, we're not going to be bringing in a sense of rumor, gossip, if you will. So refrain from having a sense of rumor. Number 9, keep your promises. Isn't this great? If others know you keep your word, they will likely want to spend more time with you. Furthermore, they trust you, which is a necessary trait in my book, The Likable People. Think of a time when you told someone you'd help them out, and then you failed to follow through. How did that work out? Be trustworthy. Have high integrity. Keep your promise. Make sure that people that you're visiting with and talking to understand that you're a person who keeps the promises. Deliver more than you promise. Don't promise more than you can deliver. And the last one is a sense of humor. Not a sense of rumor, a sense of humor. We've talked about this before. You don't have to be funny. Humor is not always about trying to tell a joke or making somebody laugh. It's about being lighthearted. It's about not trying too hard. Laughter can heal. I'm a great believer in laughter. Those of you have heard me before talking about it. But here's a suggestion to develop your sense of humor. Begin by seeing the funny side of life, not the other side, the humorous side. So you slip, you fell down. Well, you get up and the life comes out. You know, we're all so embarrassed if something happens in front of other people. But you know what? If they laugh, life will. Just make it lifelike. Make it a part of what you do every day. Have a sense of humor. Have one great big, what I call valley life. Make it a part of what you do. So that's what I want to share with you today. 10 points on how to be more likable. I hope you'll tell us folks about what we're doing here. Share it with them. Share it. Ask them to subscribe, just like you have. I'd be grateful. Well, I'm Vickery, author of soon-to-be 25 books. And the 25 technically is finished. We're ready to go to the final review. 2 years of work. So until I see you again, keep a smile on your face, keep happiness in your heart, and keep optimism on your tongue. That's a winner wherever you go, whatever you do. See you soon.